Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting at Whimsy Wonderland. My name is Stacy and today I have a walkthrough for you of a new twist on an advent calendar that also doubles as a photojournal keepsake item. It's dated so you can have on your coffee table just different for each different year, and you'll have as a memory and a keepsake. The first one I made is this one right here, and I made it using the Winter Wonderland paper pad that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's by the Paper Studio. I was only able to get the paper in 8.5 by 11. It's better for this project if you can buy it in 12 by 12 because you'll have a lot less scraps left over. If you have scraps, that's just another opportunity to make another craft, which I am doing. I'm using the scraps from this to make some notebooks and other little journals for my craft sale. I have a 3-day craft sale session coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I'm trying to get everything together. So let me do a quick walkthrough with you on this one. Another channel had gotten into a discussion about what to do with the cut aparts that come in your notepads or your paper pads that look like this, that have the date, just the days on them, like the advent numbers. So this is what I used it for. My first one doesn't have those, so I'm just going to walk you through this really quick. In the Winter Wonderland paper, there is a piece that has these snowmen on it. And instead of cutting this and using it as background paper, I cut around each square. And this is what I use to make the pull tab for each of the tags for my activity cards on each day of my Advent journal. So let me just show you what it looks like. When you open it up, each day has a card, and it has something to write about for Christmas. If you have your kids write this, then you'll also have a sample of their handwriting for that year. And then, like I say, you can do this year after year, and each Christmas it becomes one of your decorations. You put it out on the coffee table and you can look back and remember. But each day also has an activity for something to do. Now this one says December 1st. I used a template I got off of Microsoft Publisher to make the title card and to make all of these numbers, and a different template from Microsoft Publisher to make the tags for the activities. So you pull out the tag and it tells you an idea of something to do that day. This one says get a Christmas tree. If your family gets a Christmas tree the day after Thanksgiving, then you would just switch out another tag. There's a tag in each pocket for each day for different activity. There's also about 15 extra tags that I include in the back in case there's something in here your family can't afford to do, or your family just doesn't participate in something like that. And maybe you just like these activities better. There's activities like go to the angel tree and buy a gift for a child less fortunate, make a Christmas card for a soldier, wear an ugly Christmas sweater to school, make paper snowflakes, make paper chains, decorations for the Christmas tree. I tried to make some that are really inexpensive to do, where all you need is a package of construction paper and some scissors and glue. And then I also made some that are a little more elaborate, like going to the angel tree. Then there's family ones, like family game night tonight, or indoor snowball fight. You use wads of paper as snowballs, and you turn off the lights or dim the lights, and you have a snowball fight inside. Make a hot cocoa bar, things like that. Write a note for a stranger. So each day has a tag. Now, all of these papers are cut 4 by 6. This little pocket you see across here is 2.5 by 4. And then I just cut out the tags for the numbers following the template from Microsoft Publisher. So these go inside, and this forms a little pocket. You just glue 3 sides of the pocket down, and then you glue the number over the top of that. And each day has a different card. So this one says my favorite Christmas song is, because this Christmas my favorite Christmas candy is, because if my snowman came to life, we would ... My favorite Christmas decoration is blank because, and so I also cut out a little lacy label from my Cricut, just a little doily type thing to add a little extra embellishment down at the bottom. But each day has a writing activity. If you don't want to do the writing activity, you simply slide this card out, slide in a 4 by 6 photo, and then all of a sudden you've got a photo journal keepsake now. Okay, you can leave the card in as well and just slide a photo on top of it, or you can put extra photos in behind it just to pull out later. I would advise not putting in too many extra photos without taking out the cards, because as you see, this is already getting pretty thick and you want it to be able to stay closed. So each day has a different activity, things like Christmas party tonight. And what's cool about it is you can move the tags to follow your schedule. Whenever your family is doing that, you can move that tag to that day. Now, these are the first ones I made, and after I made these, I got another idea. Using the same template, actually this is a different template, also from Microsoft Publisher, I put December 9th, and then here it says 16 more sleeps until Christmas. So it also becomes a countdown to Christmas calendar. All of the same cards and prompts in all of them. I don't have pull tabs on these tags because there wasn't a cut apart in this particular pad of paper. So I'm still working on that. And here I found some snowflakes in a Christmas cartridge that I cut out and used down here at the bottom instead. But each one just coordinates to with a different pad of paper. If you buy a 12 by 12 pad, you can get 3 to 4, depending on how many cut apart pages there are in your notepad or paper pad. I usually buy the 45 sheet pads from the Hot Buys at Hobby Lobby. This is one I'm going to work on next, Fa La 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 Llama. But I look for these Hot Buys when they're on sale. And that way, if you use, it'll use up almost every square inch of that pad, but you can get 3 advent calendars out of that. So that's this one. Here I just use the Christmas Memories. It's a template from Publisher. Just search for Christmas tags. You'll have to clear out the writing, the to and the from that's already on them, and then resize your text box and you'll be able to get that. Stickers from the Dollar Tree, just to fancy it up a little bit. On this one, I think I got, this is just a to and from tag. It says to and from on the back. I believe I got these at Tuesday morning. These are just little foam stickers from the Dollar Tree. And again, the title tag. Now I want to show you this one as well, because this is where I use the Advent numbers in the cut apart section. Everything else is the same. All of the papers are 4 by 6 except for the cover and the back cover. They need to be a little bit bigger, and you'll just pull out the paper that comes in the pad and measure that. Again, stickers from the Dollar Tree, and this was printed, Baby It's Cold Outside was printed on the paper, so I just carefully cut that page so that I could use this as my cover. And here's where I just used the Advent numbers. I did these as a count up. If you want them as a countdown, you can switch them around and make this day 25, or you could start at the back of the book. And these, I printed the cards and the tags in black and white because the colored didn't look good with this paper, because this paper is all black, white, and silver. So I didn't want all of the greens and reds and blues and whatnot that printed in the decoration on my activity cards. So that's why they're not colored. But I just mounted each one on a, let's see, these are ended up being 3 by 3 inches for the numbers when you cut them apart, and I think I did 3.5 by 3.5, a little white square paper just to mount them. And you ought to be really careful about how much paper you stick inside of here, because otherwise it gets too thick and doesn't want to shut. So if you don't want to do a writing activity that day, pull that card out, pop in a photograph, a 4 by 6 photo, and you've got a photo journal keepsake that you can put on the coffee table next year at Christmas time to remember all your memories. So anyway, 3 different ways to do it. I love this part here where it says 24 more sleeps until Christmas. That's my favorite. That way it counts up and counts down at the same time. So those are the 3 choices I've made for a photo journal keepsake advent calendar. Let me know what you think about it, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click subscribe below and share it with your friends. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you try making this advent calendar for yourself. Thank you for stopping by, and keep checking back, because I'm going to be posting several videos this week as I get ready for my craft sale, so that you can see what I'm going to be selling. So have a great Christmas. Thanks for stopping by.